you're super excited? Not up on your knees, Diego? Not sitting on your feet so the people behind you can see, right?
There he is.
Great. This is Officer Camacho. Can you say good morning? It's good morning. Good morning, Officer Camacho.
Good morning, Officer Camacho.
And this is Officer Sandifer. Can you say good morning, Officer Sandifer?
Good morning, Officer Sandifer. We're Sandifer.
Morning. Morning, guys. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Are we excited to be in school?
Yeah.
Should be. As Mrs. Smith said, my name is Officer Camacho, and this is Officer Sandifer, or as my kids call me, Daddy. Okay? Because I volunteer here. Who knows? Who's Mrs. Smith class? Raise your hand. Right. You guys know who I am, right? Yeah, I know Shay. Shay was on my basketball team. Okay, the reason we're here today is to talk to you guys about strangers. Can anybody tell me by raising your hand what a stranger is? You.
If someone kidnaps you.
Well, yeah, someone that kidnaps you, but a stranger is, hold on guys, a stranger is somebody you don't know. Okay? So here's a question, Leland, am I a stranger?
No. You're fireman.
No, I'm not a fireman. Right. Yes, I am a stranger. Okay, I'm a stranger to everybody, but here's the thing. I'm a good stranger. Okay? Can anybody tell me why we are good strangers? I forgot your name. Tendai.
Because you're a police officer.
That's right, because we're police officers. So, by raise of hands, can anybody tell me why we're police officers? What do you see on us that makes us look like police officers? Shay.
The belts that help people.
Right. As my son says, we have Batman belts. Leela, give me another.
Batman, you have your suits.
That's right, our suits. Lillian.
A gun.
Right, we have a gun. I'm sorry, man, what's your name?
Logan.
Logan, what is he wearing that makes him look like a police officer? That you know he's a police officer. Look at his belt, look at everything.
His knife.
That's right, there's a knife. There's a radio.
His badge.
His badge. Who said that? Good job. Only police officers carry badges, okay? They're all the same, except there's just a couple of designs that are different, and we all have our special numbers on them. My number is 908. Officer Sandifer's is 325. So those numbers will always be with us forever when we work at the police department. Okay? Now, what's the one thing that police officers use? I didn't even finish my question. What is the one thing that police officers use on bad guys that you guys didn't say we carry? Lillian. Okay, another thing. Knives. Okay. One thing we forgot, you guys forgot to mention are, what are these? Handcuffs. That's right.
Or your gun.
Well, yeah, but I can't take out my gun. I only take that out on bad guys. Okay? So what are these called again?
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs. And who do we put them on?
Bad guys.
Bad guys. Okay. I'm going to grab 2 volunteers right now, and we're going to see if they've been good or bad. All right? Unfortunately, I can only grab a certain 2. Okay? I'm going to get Leland and Lillian, and I'll explain to you guys why. Now we're going to see, who do I put these handcuffs on? Bad guys. Okay. Now, has Leland been good or bad today? Does anybody know?
Good.
He's been good. We'll see. Okay. Turn around, bud. Put your hands out like this in front of you. No, in front of you. Now we're going to see. Front straight. We're going to see if he's been good or bad. Ready? Because if they go on the bad guys, it means they've been bad. Ready? Let's see. Ah! He's probably acting the way he does at home sometimes, huh? Hold on, bud. Lillian's turn. Let's see about if they go on girls too. Let's see. Hands straight. Let's see. Ah!
That was funny, right?
So we know that Lillian has been a good girl because the handcuffs fell off. Let's try Leland again. Hold on.
Leland is questionable.
I think my handcuffs weren't working just right. Keep your hands straight. Oh, look, they're kind of falling off, so that means he's kind of being good. So I guess he gets his bike back. I don't know. Okay, so like I said, these only go on bad people. And we put them on bad people, we put them behind their back, and we take them to jail. Okay? So who are the bad people again?
Bad guys.
Well, the strangers that you don't know. So now here's a question for you. What's the phone number that we use in case of an emergency?
911.
911, that's right. Do we call 911 to order pizza?
No. That was Brody's dad said.
Well, really? Who's Brody? That's him? Yeah, your dad's the fireman, huh? Yeah. So now when you go home, you tell me you had 2 policemen here today, okay? What else? Do we dial 911 to order a hamburger?
No.
That's silly. How about if we call 911 to see how the weather is going to be nice? Do we do that?
You have to watch TV.
That's right, but you'll be surprised. People do that. And when you do that and you call 911 and it's not an emergency, you can get in trouble. Okay? Because that takes us away from the real bad guys. You know, Bella's hungry. She wants a pizza. She calls us and she takes us away from the bad guys. You see? But Bella doesn't do that. Right? That's right. What's that, Rory? Did you have a question? Oh, I thought Rory had a question. Okay, so we know now the difference between a good stranger and a bad stranger, right?
Yeah.
We know we need to call 911 in case of an emergency, right? So does anybody know what you do if there's somebody on the street or in the playground saying, hey, Brody, I have candies and cookies for you. Why don't you come with me? What do? You yell no really loud, okay?
That's what my grandma said.
That's what your grandma said? Well, she's right. That's a smart lady. Yeah, buddy.
Do you have a flashlight?
Yes, I have a flashlight. We'll show you the flashlight in 1 second. So now, what happens if a bad guy grabs you a stranger grabs you on the street? What do?
You say no. Scream really loud.
That's right. You scream really loud. You scream no. You scream you're not my mommy or my daddy. You scream for help. And once you can kick, you can bite, do whatever you need to do to get away from this person. And what you do is you run to find your teacher. You run and find a policeman, a fireman, or somebody you know that can help you. Okay?
Or call them.
Or call them. That's right.
No,
What's up, buddy? Question number 10. What's up?
when I was at my home, Nico just beat me up.
Okay, well, we have to talk to mommy and daddy about that one, okay? All right. So, now we know the difference between a good stranger and a bad stranger, right? What to do in case a stranger grabs you or tries to talk to you.
Scream really loud.
Right. And then the emergency number is what?
911.
That's right. Now, little man here, I forgot to say, we all carry our flashlights, okay? That's one thing we forgot to mention. What's wrong, Aiden? Well, it's okay. We'll talk to Aiden in a minute. He's okay. He's all right. Okay, now here's the big thing. Does anybody have a question for me, for Officer Sandiford? Just a question.
Do you also have something like to shoot them?
I have a what?
Something to shoot him.
Yes, I have. I carry a gun. It's right here, just like Officer Sandiford carries his gun.
Lots of these.
Yeah. What are those called?
Pocket knife.
No. Those are the bullets for the gun.
Oh.
Lillian, what's your question?
Silver.
That's right. We carry badges so that way everybody knows that we're policemen. And we're what? They're good guys.
10-9.
10-9, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Tamia.
Jaslyn, what was your question, sweetie? What, this? This is my radio. This is how I talk to people. You see how I have my radio back here? So the wire comes all the way up, and I can talk to them this way, but I can hear them in my ear because I have an earpiece. So that way the bad guys can't hear what they're telling me on the radio. Does anybody have a question for Officer Sandiford? Somebody who hasn't asked a question yet. Rory, what's your question? Can't remember. It happens. I forgot your name. Elizabeth. can't remember? When you remember, let us know. Leland, what's your question for Officer Sanford? Everybody's forgetting their questions? Little guy with the mohawk.
Dad, you have a cracker?
Do I what?
Cracker?
Do I have a cracker?
Yeah, you're.
I like crackers. But you mean my stick?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my stick. Okay. This is what we call a baton. All right. It's not a crack. It could be a cracker, but no. We don't. We use it to crack windows and sometimes a door and things like that. Okay. But like mine comes out. See? So mine gets bigger, and there's other ones that are even
That's
bigger.
what I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking about?
Huh?
All
Cracker.
right.
That's what I'm
All right. One more question.
Why do you guys carry bullets around?
Why do we carry bullets? Because in case we need to use our guns.
Oh.
Because bad guys are out there, and the bad guys, they rob the banks, they rob your house, they steal your bikes. You don't want that to happen, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to say raw.
Okay. So, let me see. Question for, what's your name?
Kira.
So, what number do we dial in case of an emergency?
991.
What was it?
991.
911. Okay. Good try, though. Here, can you guys pass this to Kira, please? What about, let me see somebody who haven't asked me anything. What's your name? You. Yeah, what's your name? Who? Let's see, okay. So what do you do if a stranger grabs you? You scream, that's right. You scream what?
Say no.
That's right. Good job. That's for you. How about, let me see. Who have I not heard from? Dinosaur guy. Let me see. How do you know that we're policemen?
The badge.
Because of a badge. That's right. That's one for you. All right. Now this one's only for the girls. All I want to see is girls' hands up. Let me see a girl that I haven't heard from yet. What's Jonna? Let me see. What is Officer Sandifer wearing?
Badge.
No. What are his clothes? It's a police
Uniform.
uniform. That's a trick question, see? Can you catch this one? This is for you, okay?
Good catch.
Okay. Everybody here is also, those are just my 4 little prizes for those individuals. But we also have a bunch of stickers, police stickers for everybody, and we have these little bears, okay? It's our 911 bear. So what you're going to do is when you go home tonight, or when you can, get some glue or paste, and you're going to put it together. It's a police 911 bear, so, because what's on there right now? 911, that's right. So this way when you build it, you can put it in one of your special places, and you know if there's an emergency, you know this is the number to call, okay? And everybody's going to get one, and everybody's going to get stickers and a bunch of other things from us, okay? Now, has anybody ever seen a police car before? Has anybody ever been inside a police car before? Why?
Because we're not bad.
No. I know my 2 have been inside a police car many times. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Miss Michelle's class first, right? Miss Killian, I'm sorry. We're going to have you guys stand up, okay? And freeze.
They're leaders.
And what's going to happen is this. You guys are going to follow Officer Sandifer to a police car that we have outside so you guys can look inside of it, okay? And once you guys are done, Mrs. Smith's class is going to have a chance. All right, guys? Okay, single file line. Let's follow Officer Sandifer, guys.